Hey, how do you become a category of one, a content king of your niche? Let's break that down. Let's go into some secret tips that we use at Elite Online Publishing to help you get there. And I'm not talking about books, I'm talking about real marketing, how we go from the ground up to work with our authors for their businesses, not just their book. So, the first tip is you want to have a specific niche, right? So you don't want to just say, I'm a leadership coach, right? You want to say, I do VC backed SaaS founders, is who I'm a leadership coach for, right? See how it's more niche down. So if you're a realtor, you want to say, I'm a realtor of high end homes, or you want to be a realtor of multifamily targeted homes. You want to know that you are for that specific area, that specific niche. For me, it could be I am a author or a publishing company that works with lawyers or helps lawyers become well-known in their niche, or doctors or dentists or whoever. But you try and target that down and really narrow your niche down to be the category of one. It's really a lot easier when you start with that smaller niche that is just with those people. We even talked about as we're teaching AI, maybe we're just going to do AI courses for women, or AI courses for women that are over 40, or AI courses for women that are over 40 that want to become best-selling authors. So you can see how you can keep niching that down and making it more and more exact of exactly what you're trying to be. So you want to attach your big idea to your category. For example, like the AI Authority Engine, not just AI, right? And that's our product, the AI Authority Engine, to teach you how to use AI to become that authority in your niche, or a high ticket reinvention for AI publishing, or an AI thought leader. These are just some of the things that I had written down there. But you want to create your signature IP, the framework that brands you, right? You want to make thinking tangible, right? What are the pillars of that? And I want to talk about a little bit that if you're not using AI yet, you really need to be using AI. Otherwise, you're going to be behind the curve. So the category of one person who is using AI is going to be much further ahead than you because they're creating way more content than you are, whether it's books, whether it's blogs, whether it's articles, whether it's social media. If they're using AI, even to use video editing, right? There's Opus that edits videos that you can create a video. We'll take this video and turn it into probably 5 videos or 6 videos. And we're using AI to do that. So you need to do AI in a multitude of ways to get you to where you want to be, whether it's editing, whether it's content creation, or using it for thinking, for creating, or just speed, right? So here is another thing that we use. It's a 1-sentence power positioning formula. So I'm reading this off my computer, so I make sure that I get it right to help you. So this has helped us a lot whenever we're creating a new product, or we're just asking to redefine our business again and remind ourselves of who we are, because with AI and innovation, everything is constantly changing. And if you're not reinventing yourself and staying up with it and asking this question on a regular basis, then that's where your business may fall down. So this is one of our secret formulas. It's I help who achieve this transformation using this unique method or category. So let me say that again. I help who, this person, this type. I help doctors, I help lawyers, I help single mothers, whoever that is, let's say, lose weight, right? With our keto diet. So here's an example. I help 7-figure coaches reinvent their positioning and monetize AI using my AI Authority Accelerator, right? There's an example there. I help fractional CMOs dominate their industry by building personal category empires through AI publishing. So you can see it's using that formula of I help who achieve this transformation using this method. Now, I want you to take that formula, and that can be used for multiple things. So we always like to repurpose things in our business over here at Elite Online Publishing. So you can use that tagline, that power sentence for your book title. You're helping who transform what into using this method, right? You can use it for a sub-book title. You can use it in your social media, announcing what you do and who you do it for. So you can use that title over and over again. And then once you have that, then you can turn that into pieces of content. You can take that and ask AI, to create a course out of that content, to create social media posts out of that content. That's the other thing I want to bring up. We were talking about how in another video that I did, how once you have a book, you have at least several years of content from the book, but you can also turn that book into a course. Oh my gosh. So there's different products. You can turn it into PDFs and sell them on Etsy or on Amazon, even as PDFs. You can turn them into a workbook. We have turned our latest book, Be Recognized, into a workbook as well. So that is another great piece of content. So taking your book into a workbook, selling it also on Amazon, or selling it as a PDF, or giving it away for free as a lead generation for somebody. So a whole variety of things that you can create once you have a book, and you can amplify that. So you can become that category of one. That's the most important thing. And if you need help helping yours, we do like little mini seminars on helping you create this. We do a VIP creation day where we can create 6,000 to 10,000 words of content for a book that you can repurpose or even just make it into a book like we do. So these are the little things behind the scenes that we do. We really hone in on who your avatar is, what you're doing it for, who you're doing it for, and what your secret sauce is and what your special niche is. So these are the things that you're going to want to do. We started with this along with some content we already had, and that's what created our latest book, Be Recognized. Jen and I did this in a weekend. We holed away in Santa Fe, not a bad place to be. I have to say it was my first time there. And we created a book and a workbook in the weekend. We created all the social media posts during that weekend. We created articles that weekend, all using a combination of the tools that we know as book publishers, along with all the AI things that we've been studying and mastering, and put those tools together to create this book and create a new product for you too, to help you go further faster. So if you're interested in any of that, or if any of this helped you, please leave a comment. Remember to subscribe and grab our new book, Be Recognized, and keep writing, everybody, and keep creating, and make sure you're using AI. Do not get left behind.